Okay, it is 5:01, and I will call the November 21st, 2024 Planning Commission meeting to order. Sean, would you like to do roll call, please?
Kenny Gray. Dale Cole. Bobby Plummer.
Here.
Marcia Gradner. Jason Roberts. Jason's absent. David Fisher. Lori Pritchett. Jake Martin. Terry Matney.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Great. Thank you very much. Everyone should have received a copy of the minutes from the previous meeting. If there are no changes or additions, do I have a motion to approve the minutes? Motion by Dale, second by JR. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye, motion carries. Okay, we're going into case B 2279, a request by ASP Bolt Realty to rezone approximately 18 acres in Middletown from general business to light industrial. So we will have them come up. And I always forget this, and please forgive me. Tom, we give them 10 minutes for their presentation. Then we will have those who want to speak for. And I believe that's 20 minutes total for 3 minutes. Actually, I think last time we did 21 because my OCD brain doesn't like that 20 is not divisible by 3. And then we'll have, again, those who want to speak against, and then the presenter will be able to answer any of the questions that the Planning Commission may have. So with that, I will turn the floor over.
Good evening. I'm Jim Milliken, attorney with Defer Varan, and represent Alexander Screw Products, the applicant. Jeremiah Alexander is the fourth in the generations that, since this has started, is here, as well as their architect, Victor Rees. And they may have questions that, you may have questions that I can't answer, but just wanted to let you know that they purchased this property, about 40 acres, in August of 2023, began working with Victor Rees Company Engineering to develop a site plan, filed their application to rezone the south approximately 17, 18 acres of that property, which is just north of the Get and Go station on Weishart Drive, which is presently zoned general business. They're asking that it be rezoned, recommended rezoned by you tonight to light industrial, so that they can build a facility to manufacture and distribute construction fasteners and associated hardware, expecting to employ 15 to 20 people. And Jeremiah is in charge of the department that they have already, and he'll be moving that department to this facility. They have been on Pendleton Avenue in Newcastle since 1950. Jeremiah's great-grandfather started this. His grandfather remains president and CEO. His dad is very involved, and so is he. That department has expanded, and they need space, and Middletown has welcomed them. As you know, the town council has given a letter of support, and Dave Wagner is present as well tonight. I'll step aside for a second. If you have any questions of Jeremiah or Victor.
Does anyone on the planning have any questions so far during their presentation?
Tom, when did you send out the letter from Middletown Council? I didn't know.
It's in your book.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's in your book.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyone else have any questions so far? Okay, I think you can continue on, or if you're done, we can move on.
Well, um, just like to say that I believe that this rezoning request complies with our development code and that you can find that it is consistent with the goals, objectives, and policies of the comprehensive plan, that it's compatible with the current condition and character of the existing development, that it certainly is a project that provides a desirable use to the area. And we don't believe there will be or are any adverse effects on value of properties throughout the jurisdiction, whether it's Middletown proper or beyond. We also believe you can find that this rezoning reflects responsible standards for growth and development, and we would ask that it be granted. And I'll let you call those who want to speak in favor.
All right,
Thank
thank you. Okay, so is there anybody here that would like to speak in favor?
Yeah.
Dave Wagner, hang on one second so I can get my,
Dave Wagner, Middletown Town Council. I just want to reiterate what's in the letter, that the town council is universally in favor of the commission granting this rezoning. It's entirely consistent with our planned use for that TIF district area.
thank you. Anybody else who would like to speak in favor? Okay, Corey, hang on one second. We're good to go.
Corey Murphy with the Economic Development Corporation, here to recommend that you approve this request. Mr. Wagner referenced the plan. And so over the last number of years, my office has been pleased to assist the town leaders in helping create that plan. And this type of project is exactly what we had in mind. So would encourage you to vote in favor. Thank you.
Thank you. Would anybody else like to speak in favor of this project? Going once? We always make sure that in case somebody's shy. Going twice? Okay, we will move on to those who are opposed to this project. If you would like to speak, I know we had some people come in late. So how this works, there's a 20-minute, actually 21 minutes total. Each individual will have up to 3 minutes, and no time can be transferred to another person. So with that said, is there anybody who wants to speak against this project?
Stan Smith, 608 North 13th Street in Middletown. There hasn't been enough information about what the business or manufacturing is going to be. If it is going to be a 24-hour a day with lots of lights and noise and all that. We wound up with a 24-hour gas station in our area that probably was never thought was going to happen. Don't want to see the same thing happen again.
Thank
So,
you.
Need more information.
Thank you very much. Anybody else want to speak against this project? Okay, I'll do the same thing, going once, because sometimes people are shy. Trust me, first time I ever spoke in a public meeting, it took me a minute or two to decide I was going to do it. Going twice? Okay, so this closes the public hearing piece of it. Does any of the commission have questions? Could you use your microphone? And Mr. Milliken or any of you want to come back up for these questions?
That's the question that I was going to ask, if you would want to follow up on what the brother there said, Mr. Milliken, and in his response,
Yeah, if either one of you want to,
I think Jeremiah can answer Mr. Smith's question.
Okay.
Hi, Jeremiah Alexander with Alexander Screw Products. So it's going to be,
I'm going to ask you to pull the microphone a little, sometimes you have to get a little too close to those microphones.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's we're going to develop construction fasteners. So we make anchor bolts. It's a day shift. We should just be running 7 to 3:30. That's what we currently run right now. Typically, we have 1 to 2 trucks a day. Let's see, we have a daily UPS truck that will come in. It's not like 24-hour trucks running in and out. Outdoor, we won't really have anything other than if we have to load a customer outside, like a small pickup. It'll all be contained within. We'll have 7 or 8 machines. They don't make any smoke or any noise or anything like that. It's all low power kind of stuff, so shouldn't be like noises or anything like that outside the building.
Any other questions?
I still didn't understand what you said. Your business does.
They manufacture
We make anchor bolts, so small custom bolts.
small custom anchor bolts. He said they will be running, 1 day shift. I didn't catch the hour, 7:30.
7 to 3:30,
7 to
Monday through
3:30.
Friday.
Monday through Friday, only 1 shift during the day. They will have 1 to 2 trucks per day and a daily UPS pickup. There will be no noise or anything outside. It's all contained with inside the building. There's not going to be a lot of truck traffic. You won't see anything outside unless they are loading a customer's pickup truck. And the number of employees, I think it was 15 to 20.
There should be, yeah, 15 to 20 employees once we get going.
Yes.
Are those employees going to come from the existing business, or is that 15 to 20 potential new jobs coming to the area?
I've already moved up there, so I'll be moving up. I'll be at that building. We may bring a few employees, but we're on the east side of Indianapolis, so it's about a 40-minute drive. So I doubt we'll bring many employees with us. They'll probably all stay in Indianapolis, and we'll be looking for new employees from the area.
What's starting pay?
Our typical pay is about $20 an hour for our new people.
Any other questions? Terry, Marcia? You knew I was looking to you because I
I
knew
know
you were
you-
going to have one.
You were expecting me to
Yeah.
ask. When are you planning on building, breaking ground, what's your timeline? Do you?
Our plan, as long as we get everything done in time and get the engineering and all that approved, our plan is to start in the spring and have it done within a year.
Any long-term plans for expansion?
As long as the business goes good, we'd love to expand and hire more people. And
And you'd be back here asking probably for something. Is that correct, Tom?
Microphone.
Yeah, if they want to build another building, they'd be back to, at least to our office, for building permits. The rezone would apply to the whole parcel, and the parcel is big enough to expand on, so.
So they wouldn't come
you
back here.
probably wouldn't, yeah, there would be no further zoning. If they would want to put in something that would be different than what's in light industrial, that may involve a CAU for something, but I don't think they plan on anything like that.
Yes, JR.
But they're just rezoning half of what they own right there, correct? Because they own approximately 40 and they're rezoning 20.
Yeah, they're just rezoning the one parcel they own another parcel north of that, but that's not part of this plan.
Excuse me, my microphone went out. You own the other parcel that's near Earl Avenue, is that
Yeah, north of that.
north
Yeah,
of that?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
north of the parcel that they want rezoned. Yeah.
Okay. Any other question? Get in going once. You're good? Okay. Yes. Yes, sir. We typically, because we've already gone past the public hearing, but I'll go ahead and allow a question.
Will your decision anticipate a succession? If this business would fail, some other business could come in under
The zoning, once a parcel is zoned, it stays zoned that until it's asked to be rezoned again. So if it's, for example, right now it was zoned general business, it stays general business until it's asked to be zoned right now to light industrial. So that once, if this zoning is approved, it will stay light industrial until either the next owner or this owner says, hey, I want to do something else with it. And they need to rezone it to, let's say they decide, and this, let's just say they decide they don't want to do this and we rezone it and they decide they want to put in apartment buildings. That has to be rezoned to either rural residential, R1, R2, one of those zonings. They would have to come back and get a rezone to that. So
different manufacturing facility.
if it already met that qualification for light industrial, they would not have to come for a rezone, no.
That's a little dangerous.
Well, that's how all rezone happens all across if I rezoned my property from Ag 1 to rural residential, it stays that until the next owner or I want to change, or I request a change. Yeah, okay. So do I have a motion on? You make a motion to rezone. So I have a motion to rezone the property from general business to light industrial. Do I have a second?
Seconded.
Well, Marcia and Kevin both did at the same time.
Ladies first.
Okay, Marcia seconded. Sean, would you do a roll call, please?
Yes. This is a vote, in favor of the rezone, from general business to light industrial. Ken Gray,
Yes.
Dale Cole,
Yes.
Bobby Plummer,
Yes.
Marcia Gratner. David Fisher.
Yes.
Yeah. Jake Martin,
Yes.
Terry Matney.
Yes.
All are in favor and the rezone is approved.
Okay, so now this will go, will it go to the next commissioners meeting on Tuesday, or will it go to the December? So this will come before the Henry County Commissioners. The commissioners also have to approve all rezones. I believe our meeting is on December the 11th at 6 PM. So this will come before us at our December meeting at 6 PM. Anyone who is here for or against this is welcome to come to the commissioners meeting and voice your support or opposition at that as well. So thank you very much for participating. We always want someone to participate in all of this. Thank you. So unfinished business. Okay, we don't have any new business.
Nope.
So a couple things. We don't have anything for we don't have any cases for the December meeting, but I'm going to go ahead and keep that on the itinerary. If we decide that there's nothing administrative or nothing else to come before the board, we can always cancel that with 24, 40-hour notice. We can always cancel the meeting if we don't need it. The other thing, and I've talked to JR about this, and so I'm going to read this. So pursuant to Indiana and County Code, the County Agricultural Extension Educator is an automatic member of the Henry County Planning Commission. If the Extension Educator is not a resident of the county, then a representative shall be selected by the Extension Board. The previous Extension Educator was not a resident of Henry County, but they've recently hired a new Extension Educator, and she does live here in the county. J.R. Martin was appointed 2 years ago? Was it 2 years ago, something like that? 2 years ago, to sit on the Planning Commission as a representative of the Extension Board. The new educator knows that this is part of her duties, and she wants to assume those duties beginning January 2025. So with that, we got a couple last tonight. So thank you for putting your name in the hat, and because it's not always easy to sit on these boards. So I appreciate all the time and effort that you've put into it, and thank you very much. We appreciate you very much.
Good guy.
You're welcome. It's been an honor.
And so if we do not have a December meeting, this is also my last planning commission meeting. So thank you, everyone.
Good job, Dean.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I have enjoyed my time sitting on the planning commission for 4 years. It's not always been easy, but I have enjoyed it, and I wish everyone the best of luck in
We
2025.
don't always agree, but we still love one another.
Exactly. We don't always agree, but we still love one another. And I'll tell you what, this one was the hardest one to turn around for me. So with that, do I have a motion to
Motion to
adjourn?
adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. Do I have a second? Who's second? JR. All those in favor?